Alright, ladies and gentlemen, MrSotko here. Welcome back to the channel. Got you some juicy sauce, some buttery, sousy, liquidy, brown sugary, molassesy sauce today. And some crypto news afterwards. But what I'd like to talk about today is Trevon James still at it, still going strong with them pyramid schemes, with them scams. All right, what do we got today? It's never a dull day on the Trevon James channel. And it's been a while since I talked about Trevon James because he kind of died off. So you can always just type in Trevon James to find the latest, greatest, awesome Ponzi schemes and scams. And you're like, hey, hit dApps, Tron dApps. Aren't those smart contracts? Wow, just because they're smart contracts, that must mean they're good, because, I mean, the first two iterations of proof of weak hands, everybody lost all their money. Yeah. So let's get into some more money losing. So Trevon James says, finally, Tron, hit dApps. So now we have basically a proof of weak hands, except with Tron. Except with gambling as well. So that's pretty cool. So make sure you guys check this one out. Watch as Trevon James chills you Tron dApps. Watch as Trevon James shows you the FAQ and how the funds are distributed, because we all know. And then watch as Trevon James makes coin flips and wins a whole 40 Tron. And mostly probably loses, because you can see his, well, no, I don't know, his results. Who knows? He's only showing the winning ones. And then watch as Trevon James makes bets with dice that you can't throw and don't know if are actually going to work. Watch as Trevon James shows you a transaction history. Insane. Awesome. And then everybody's saying, dude, you literally said in an old live stream these FOMO games are against your morals. Even what? What do you mean? Since when? Proof of Trevon James, proof of weak hands? Since when? Who knows? Don't play these scam games. In the end, you'll lose. But, for some reason, 4,873 views. 5,000 views, and all of his videos, 5,000 plus views for Ponzi schemes, pyramid schemes, and nonsense. So let me just show you guys what the difference is between making a crypto video about Ponzi schemes, pyramid schemes, whatever you want to call them, just straight up gambling schemes so you can lose all your money. All right, that's the best way to invest in crypto. Start gambling it away. That makes a lot of sense. And then let's show you the difference between that and honest crypto news. Crypto news, 929 views. Honest crypto views where you're not being sold anything, 929 views. Gambling your crypto away, 5,000 views. Let's do that one more time. Honest crypto news, 929 views. Gambling your money away, 4,800 views. Is that a sign of what my channel should become? Are you guys going to watch more if I show you and sell you everything? Just make ICO videos and pyramid schemes and just gambling schemes? Is that what you guys want? Write down in the comments below if that's what you want. And I'll show you guys so much just nonsense. I'll show you the worst fucking shit you'll ever see. MrSotko. Now let's take a look at another Trevon James video. This one, 6,668 views. And you might be like, okay, well maybe it's a really good video.
Good morning, everyone. It's Trevon James. It's time for your crypto weather report. Taking a look at CoinMarketCap. Total market capitalization is at $203 billion, down about $6 billion from yesterday. BTC dominance up about 0.1.
Okay. So he's showing CoinMarketCap. All right, let's just skip.
Other winners that no one even knows or cares about. No one's holding these coins. So if you got these coins.
Oh my God. Okay. All right, let's skip it further. Oh my God, hit dApps again. Jesus Christ.
70. Just this little bitty team would be here, and
this goes on for 5 minutes. Him standing in front of a green screen talking about the price of crypto. Now let's see what everybody has to say in the comments below. These are the funniest videos in all of crypto. I wish this was a real news show. I love laughing when I'm losing money. The suit jacket. Funniest video. Wow, you're such a funny guy. I forgot about the time that you lost everybody collectively millions of dollars by pushing pyramid schemes and BitConnect and this, that, and everything else. It's okay, Trevon James, that you lost everybody millions of dollars. You're so funny. Oh my God, collectively millions and millions of dollars lost in BitConnect and then just went off to India. Somebody flew off to India and just took all the money, everybody's billions of dollars they invested. It's okay, Trevon James, because you made a funny video of you standing in a green screen talking about prices for 5 fucking minutes. Here's the MrSotko way. Here's how you can do this way, way, way more efficient. MrSotko, telling you the truth, being honest once again, and fucking up my channel once again, and getting 500 views for being an honest YouTuber. Awesome! Here's how you do it. Watch my eyes. Okay. Done. Done. I'm done. That did not take 5 minutes. I looked at this. I looked at the market cap. I looked at some coins. Fucking done. That's it. That's all you need. 5 minutes of him standing in front of him for 6,668 views. This guy made like $30 on this video and he has all of his nice little links down below. Unfucking believable. Holy shit. I have been doing crypto the wrong way. Honest crypto YouTubers get boop in the rear, and Trevon James standing in front of a fucking green screen gets like 5 times more views than an actual crypto video talking about actual crypto news in things that are actually in the news. I guess nobody gives a fuck about that anymore. Let's move on to some crypto news, even though nobody cares and everybody's just going to click away at this time. The 5 most insane people in crypto, John McAfee. So if you know crypto, you know John McAfee. If you know John McAfee, you know crazy. This man takes the eccentric millionaire trope to a new level. In response to numerous lawsuits, McAfee left the United States to live in Belize. And this list isn't ranked, but if it was, the cyber security pioneer would certainly be at the top. For a more detailed explanation of the madness, we suggest this ABC News article. Screw ABC News. MrSotko. In 2017, he took part of the creation of what he called an unhackable wallet in Bitfeet. He invited the community to try and hack the wallet, offering $250,000 anyone who could do it. Weeks after the release, a software enthusiast by the name of Oversoft NL successfully gained root access to the wallet. McAfee then debated what constitutes a hack and refused to pay the bounty. He has also been subject of several criminal investigations. Good old John McAfee. Justin Sun is next. So the guy who inspired the phrase announcing the announcement. Maybe insane is the wrong word, but between several instances of plagiarism and a propensity to hype relatively insignificant Tron updates, he certainly has earned a spot on the list. Let's not forget this seedy situation. Screw it. You guys can... When CZ, CEO of Binance, recently announced upcoming good news, his followers jokingly claimed his account had been hacked by Mr. Sun's. So he says, got one more piece of good news coming soon. CZ hacked by Justin Sun. Oh no, sir, because Justin Sun is the king of hype, of unnecessary hype, when things like hey, Tron is Tron today, and everyone just buys in and Tron price goes up. We're gonna make a decentralized internet with Tron. The hell does that even mean? Doesn't even mean anything. Literally has no meaning. That is corporate word salad. Decentralized internet. Okay, I thought it kind of already was, aside from your ISP, etc., and you could use a VPN, I don't know, whatever. Yeah, so, decentralized internet. Craig Wright, fake Toshi, as Charlie Lee so eloquently puts it. CSW claims that Satoshi Nakamoto, despite failing to produce any evidence, the man has built himself a nasty reputation of the crypto world, is known to have brushed more than a couple of feathers with industry leaders. Also, who can forget this freak out? When he started freaking out, and somebody told them to leave the room in here. This was kind of funny.
You had an affair. Did your wife know about it?
So when did he get actually removed here?
Show me the credit card.
This was the best part.
Question. Which one do you want to have answer?
Well, take a look. No, that's all right. Thank you. Please.
No, well, then who goes? One of us goes.
One of us goes.
One of us goes. Which one do you choose?
Well, Craig Wright, go.
Here's
So
the market country.
my interviews again.
Goodbye. Fact Toshi.
Fact Toshi. And then there's, of course, Roger Ver. Ver's interesting past story being prior to getting involved in cryptos in 2002. At the age of 23, Roger Ver purchased 49 pounds of an explosive material known as Pest Control Report 2000, 14 pounds of which he's then sold on eBay and shipped via the U.S. Postal Service, because that's smart, shipping explosives in the mail. Roger was sentenced to 10 months in federal prison for the offense. Upon completing his sentence, Ver moved to Japan, and then became a successful early adopter of Bitcoin, renounced his U.S. citizenship and bye-bye taxes, and is now a citizen of St. Kitts and Nevis, whatever. He also expressed that he does not believe insider trading is a crime. No, because of course he doesn't. And then there's Bruno Block in the recent Oyster scam. So we aren't actually sure who Bruno Block, if he's even real. Mr. Block, the anonymous founder and architect of Oyster, a decentralized storage solution, recently exit scam by exploiting a vulnerability in the smart contract. He printed and then dumped a large amount of coins on KuCoin, putting the project in a death spiral. While an exit scam is not exactly surprising in the crypto industry, it's the story behind Oyster that makes it particularly unusual. Oyster was a very well recognized organization by the community. The company put out technologically sound updates frequently, and there was absolutely no signs of anything unsavory going on. And more so, it appears many of the Oyster team members were also shocked by the event. Another interesting aspect of the situation is that the amount of money Bruno Block made off of, with about 300,000, certainly no one would complain if they're given that amount of money, but relative to the total value of Oyster, the amount seems like a small payoff for potentially dooming the otherwise successful company. So yeah, 5 insane people, and there's so many more. I should do a 5 most insane crypto YouTubers. So a millionaire will build a blockchain smart city in Nevada. So it's going to be in northern Nevada. They bought 67,000 acres of land in northern Nevada for $170 million in 2018. The company explains that the property was acquired to create a new kind of business and residential community. The smart city will integrate fourth industrial revolution technologies. The planned city will encompass, among other projects, a highly secured high-tech park that joins blockchain technology with artificial intelligence, 3D printing, nanotechnology residential units that will provide a new living environment to thousands, and various financial businesses and retail concepts that will take advantage of emerging technologies. Maybe I'll visit this city when it decides to be made, if it ever does. Nathaniel Popper, in his article entitled "The Cryptocurrency Billionaire Wants to Build a Utopia in Nevada," describes how Burns envisions his dream community. He imagines a sort of experimental community spread out over 100 square miles, where houses, schools, commercial districts, and production studios will be built. The centerpiece of this giant project will be the blockchain, a new kind of database that was introduced by Bitcoin. So local officials eager for economic development are supportive of Burns' project. Popper reports that last month Burns joined a panel with Brian Sandoval, governor of Nevada, and Elon Musk. At the event, the governor read a proclamation naming the blockchain's LLC property Innovation Park. So Innovation Park coming soon to northern Nevada. So we'll have to see how that goes. I will report on that when it's built in 17 years, when blockchain is probably surpassed by something, whatever new is the hype. So Monero bulletproofs a breakthrough in cryptography. So you can see the Monero fees dropped 95% in a single week after employing a new form of cryptography on 18th of October. Users of Monero blockchain are paying less per transaction. So you can see, boom, down to 2 cents. So recently, Monero users have been praising bulletproofs for their drastic reduction in transaction fees. The chart below describes how Monero's transaction fees were reduced by 96%. While the community has acknowledged Monero for the reduction in transaction fees, the real impact of bulletproofs will be found in their long-term privacy solution. So one of the most beneficial aspects of Monero bulletproofs are their ability to conceal the amount and output during a transaction, and therefore no government or entity can track the amount spent. Bulletproofs are a form of a protocol known as a zero-knowledge proof. Prior to the innovation of ZKPs, there were efforts to conceal transaction amounts. For example, CoinJoin was an idea where groups of people participate in a transaction to hopefully blur the amounts that users spent. However, if people are trading different amounts, it's very easy to track which input belongs to which output because of the amounts involved. So this leads to zero-knowledge proofs, which do a nice job of concealing transaction amounts. A nice job, come on. So you could easily better word than that. But if the amount of transaction is encrypted, how do we know if the user did not spend what they did not have? And How do we know if the user did not create money from nothing? The breakthrough that allows us to do this is the ZKP protocol. Can prove something is true without knowing specific underlying data. Zero knowledge proofs involve extremely complex and specialized math, which can essentially add the inputs and outputs together and prove that they add up to zero without knowing the value of the inputs or outputs. This problem seems impossible to solve, yet ZKPs are able to provide a solution. So Monero moving ahead as usual. Monero is such a great coin, but for some reason, like, nobody ever seems to have Monero. Like, nobody says that they have a lot of Monero. It's really weird how Monero is easily one of the best cryptocurrencies, but for some reason nobody has it. Who knows? Anyway, so again, CoinMarketCap is the place you can go instead of watching Trevon James 5 minutes of him staring at CoinMarketCap. So you could just look at it and then go, oh, okay, I see the market, and that's it. But I hope you guys enjoyed this, and as usual, I will see you guys next time.